The king of 8-bit zen, pixel skies and power-ups, he's the retro pro. Blasting through the past on his vintage video. Fireballs and mushroom dreams, pixel wolves and moonlit streams. Every jump's a story, every level's a tale. Old school power never fails. Old guy ADD, bring the games to life. Dodging fire, chasing stars, pixel perfect strife. Button mash, rewind the past. It's a wild spree, stream the dream. From the Leaf Village to a plumber's pipe, anime vibes and retro hype. Controller in hand, he rewrites the rules. Old guy's dojo, where nostalgia schools. Coins are clinking, hearts restored. Retro thunder can't be ignored. Every pixel sparks a fire. This old guy's got what you require. Old guy ADD, bring the games to life. Dodging fire, chasing stars, pixel perfect strife. Button mash, rewind the past. It's a wild spree, stream the dream. Old guy ADD.
Motherfucking telemarketers, I swear. What's up, everybody? Having an apple.
Press start and hold tight. Here we go again. Old guy ADD, the king of 8-bit zen. Pixel skies and power-ups, he's the retro pro. Blasting through the past on his vintage video. Fireballs and mushroom dreams, pixel wolves and moonlit streams.
Thank you for waiting while I chomped on that apple. That was delicious, man. You guys ever had a Cosmic Crisp apple?
Old guy ADD, bring the games to life.
Cosmic Crisp apples are so good.
Stars, pixel perfect stripe. Button mash, rewind.
Jessica Ward, you're amazing. I appreciate you being here.
Spree, stream the dream. Old guy AD.
Kevin! What's going on, Kevin McElroy?
From the Leaf Village to a plumber's pipe.
Elroy? Cosmic Crisp apples are the best.
Hand, he rewrites the rules. Old guy's dojo, where nostalgia schools.
Yeah, it's cold outside.
Coins are clinking, hearts restored. Retro thunder can't be ignored. Every pixel sparks a
You know, we got to be thankful, though, that we can even feel the cold, you know?
old guy ADD. Bring the games to life.
There's people who probably wish they could go outside and feel the cold, so thank the good Lord above that we can feel temperatures.
Rewind the past. It's a wild spree. Stream the
But you're right, it is really cold.
old guy AD. Press start and hold tight. Here we go again. Old guy
Oh wow, is that a mockingbird?
the king of 8-bit
Are you guys ready for some games?
Oh, some game, huh?
Some game! In a galaxy of video games, there is
Yeah, I'm totally muted. What the hell? Where's my chat? Yeah, I'm totally muted. What the hell? Where's my chat? Yeah, I'm totally muted. What the hell? Where's my chat? There is things going on right now that are not good. Let's see here. Is the chat box closed or open? Yeah, it's totally freaking open. What's going on? Wonder why they're messing up. That's weird. I gotta get some things fixed really quick. Hold on just a minute, unfortunately. Here we go. Okay, so comments should start popping up now when you guys chat next. I think. Yeah, there we go. You have this as your ringtone? Very nice. I just gotta fix a few things really quick. Very strange. Yep. What's up, Chris Knapp? Weird. I don't know why the super chat goal and the star goal are gone, but I'm going to try to just update them and see if they come back. I know my time's running out. I don't care. No, that didn't come back at all. Okay. That's weird. Just a second, everybody. There we go. Okay. Wish I knew why that happened. But I don't. That's the problem with using browser-sourced shit like this, is it looks really good. Pain in the neck to manage sometimes. Sorry, everybody. Hang tight. This is very important that I get fixed. Now I gotta just put the super chat goal back up there. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Thanks for waiting. Just fixing some things really quick that weren't working. There we go. There we go. Sorry guys, you're seeing my OCD in action right now. There we go. And there's another thing bothering me right now, but let's see here. Okay. All right. Oh, of course. My game's not... What else? Hold on, everybody. I'm sorry. So this is just the problem with technology. I gotta reset my Stream Deck now. Or my Steam Deck. So hang tight for that. Tell me about your day. What's going on so far? We've spent 10 minutes now fucking with stream things. What's going on so far? We've definitely gonna play some GTA later tonight. Did you know McDonald's Frappuccino has 3 times your daily sugar amount practically? Practically. Trying to eat less sugar, and that's just delicious, but damn.
Take the joke too far. No, it's looking lonely. Yeah, he's feeling kind of blue. He's really missing Raleigh, man. We're feeling for you too. Kyle Haley's in the mix and Cortina's looking great, but there's a problem in the viewer list that we've got to straight. I see you in the list. Yeah, I see you in
the Glenn's Mom song is awesome.
Unless your grandma Debbie, then you're always good to go. Now everybody listen, put your devices on the layers, raise your hands in the air if your name is Kevin Zayer. I said raise your hands in the air if your name is Kevin Zayer. Yeah, you say Kevin Zayer. We don't know. We gotta thank Chris Frederick, the moderator king. And Quincy, he's the hero, we can handle anything. He keeps the chat in line while we're acting like some fools. But even
like, I could go start the game now, but this song is so awesome. This is the best part too.
Oh wow, is that a mockingbird? Oh wow.
The song's basically over. Is that a mockingbird? All right, here we go. Finally, we got everything working. Good Lord. What is up, everybody? Jamie Foxx is doing a Spawn movie, and the script is finished. Nice. I loved the first Spawn movie, and I would love to see another adaptation. That'd be really cool. I think Jamie Foxx can pull off a good Spawn. I forget the main guy's name, the guy who played Spawn. Like, the guy, like, well, let me rephrase that. I forget Spawn's human name before he was, you know, yeah, before he turned into Spawn. Here we go. What's with the candle? I believe it's Riley's birthday. The voice of Spawn is Keith David. Right. But what was Spawn's name? Like how kind of how Superman's name is Clark Kent. You know, Batman's name is Bruce Wayne. You know, freaking, you know, just Flash did this, you know, you know, Venom's name is Eddie Brock. You know, Spider-Man is Peter Parker. The first Spawn movie was impressive. That movie was amazing. If anybody's not seen the first Spawn movie, it is just a movie that is enjoyable to anyone, honestly. It is really good. Albert Francis, Al Simmons, that's right. Al Simmons.
This boy ate fish and mashed potatoes.
Did you have fish and mash?
Yeah, he really liked it.
Did you have fish and mash?
Yeah.
Fish and mash. You got mashed potatoes on your shirt.
I tried to wipe him off the best I could.
Oh. That's Mario Brothers. Such a cutie.
I know. Doesn't he look like ADD?
Poor guy.
Oh. Blonde version of ADD.
All the boys will have brown hair in a few years.
No.
Yeah, they will.
No.
Yeah, they will.
They're all my blonde.
Well. So you should see pictures of Mikey and Daniel when they were kiddos. They were.
What about you?
I was dark brown hair.
Yeah, from birth, right?
So was my sister. So was my sister and Dan. They both had dark brown hair. They were never blonde.
So, some people have blonde hair.
I know. We named it after a hot dog. You know, we should have named him Lance. Lance. Yeah, back in the day, people named their kid Lance a lot. What's up, Pog Sticks? I started out bald and was blonde and now dark hair. Punk Sticks! Hi, Cortina. Someone said hi. It looks like his name is Gail Kulik. Welcome in. Here we go. Bart, it rhymes with fart. We used to prank call people when I was a kid before caller ID was a thing. And we used to call asking if Bartholomew was there. And we thought Bartholomew was like the funniest name. And then one time we had a person say, yeah, this is Bart. We got scared. I still remember the phone number that we would call from. We would go into my buddy's dad's room and we would prank people. This was, it was before Star 67 and shit too. Like this is before Star 69, Star 67. This is before caller ID, when you just had a phone and you just called. Like that's it. There was no caller ID. There was no Star 69. There was no 67 bullshit. And Star 67, I think, kept someone from knowing it was who called. That was invented later. Oh my gosh. I didn't know you could do that. Fuck that. I had it stopped. I think it was because I was turned around. Obviously, you can't do it when you're turned around. Well, I mean, kick the turtle shell. Hold on just a second. Can't see all of my comments. Your phone was broken. I'm back. You mean before caller ID, you could... Yeah, you could technically. You could just... I mean, we would never just continuously call someone, but yeah. The rejection hotline. Yeah, star 67 let you call from a private number, right? What's up, George Nicholas? Emptying out my K-cup. I can't hold it too high from the trash can or else the grounds will go everywhere. Getting some coffee grounds in my K-cup thingy here. Here we go. All right. Yeah, I don't remember a rejection hotline. I was probably too young, but that was probably something where they had someone call you to break up with you or something like that. Here we go. Hey, Quincy, said Punch Sticks. Dude, that would have been bad. Oh, wow. Another one trying to get me there. Probably could have jumped under that, but I felt like it would have been really risky. Here we go. Excellent. Nothing. Chilling, staying warm. We did a couple who we know they were cheating on each other. Oh my gosh. That's never good. Remember movie phone? No. No, I do not. What's that? What was movie phone? Was it where a bunch of people started a movie at the same time and got on a party call or something like that? No! That was so stupid, man. I'm warping now. Fuck that. That was so dumb. Here we go. That was me. Oh, see, I don't remember that. Interesting. Don't remember movie phone, but I was probably too young for it back then. I didn't have a debit card until I was like probably 24 or 25. Like, I was totally cash. Very simple. Bought everything cash. If I couldn't buy it cash, I didn't buy it. Chris Knapp starting the day off, man. You have been lighting it up with those 500 star drops. Holy crap, dude. Thank you so much, Chris. Chris is tired of seeing that shit at level 1. He's like, I'm tired of level 1. Let's move past level 1. You're awesome, man. Thank you so much. Hells to the yeah, Chris Knapp. Who's gonna match Chris Knapp and get the stream to level 2? And if you watch on TikTok and you donate on there, I super appreciate it. But keep in mind, TikTok only gives you 40%. Let's just go ahead and give him one, Quincy. He's close enough. He's been killing it, man. Let's just give him one. He'll make it there. Mark him down for another. But anyway, TikTok takes 40%, and I don't like it. I don't like to stream on TikTok anymore. So I would recommend, if you do like using TikTok donos, use the stars or the super chat option. That's for anyone who typically supports on TikTok, because I won't really be streaming on there anymore. Not too often, at least. Cortina's going to. I might go back to it eventually, but man, tell you what, I'm really tired of how much they take. Thank you so much. You were Team Jacob because you looked better, honestly. You know, I just don't see it. I don't see the whole Team Jacob thing.
It smells like Otto's jacket.
I thought Chris Pattinson was way better looking. I am 100% Team Edward. And besides, he's Batman. The Twilight movies are not as terrible. They're not like gay. They're not awful. You know, there's way worse movies out there. Oh, the books are always going to be better. The books are always going to be better because you can visualize things how you visual them. You can see there's more detail. You know, always. There's always going to be, you know, the books are always going to be better. The books will always be better. You'd rather watch Dragon Ball Evolution than Twilight? The guy who made Dragon Ball Evolution, like, almost feels bad about making the movie. Like, there's interviews with him where he like he had no control over that either. It was that was during a time when they did not follow movies how they should. I just think that there are certain things that you can't animate, you know? Like, there's gonna be no way that you can make Goku look good on screen. Oh yeah, it's a terrible movie. But it is better than the original Dragon Ball movie. Did you guys know there is a Dragon Ball movie from way back in the day? Big thanks again, Chris. All right, so I do have some games planned out for today. But since Chris started it with the 500 star drop, I will go ahead and do requests today. Every 500 stars, you get a request for Nintendo or Super Nintendo or Sega or Genesis. So right now, next is Contra. I am going to go ahead and play Contra. But if anybody does want to see a game, Chris Knapp, do you have a request? Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega. You can even choose something on PlayStation or, you know, whatever. Probably better to stick to the retro consoles, though. And that's up to you. If you're like, I don't want to request, then no worries. But, yeah. Yeah, I still need to watch the He-Man live action trailer. Yeah, that was the worst DBZ movie, that's for sure. It was awful. Big thank you again, Chris Knapp. You're at work today? Do I feel like Sonic 2? Maybe. Tell me something else you're thinking. Now, I tell you what, I could start with Sonic 2 tonight. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Because if I you know, I really like doing full runs of Sonic 2, and it has been a few days since I've actually played that game. So I wouldn't mind like doing a full run of Sonic 2 tonight if I could, you know, kind of do that instead of doing just a partial couple levels. I would really like to play Sonic 2 this evening. Do you have something else in mind? Earthworm Jim, yes. Earthworm Jim is a great request. AOL games. What's funny is there's actually a website you can play the Space Pinball game at now. Space Cadet Pinball. Yeah, Earthworm Jim is a good request for sure. Big thanks again, Chris Knapp, for the 500 stars. That's super awesome of you. Hold on. I wish this would save the setting. But that's the only thing that's bothering me. Dude, AOL games were fun. I will say, like, the Dragon Ball movie was bad, but the character they got to play Goku, if it would have just been a better script and they would have followed DBZ more, like, it would have been a decent movie. But honestly, they should have started with the Saiyan saga. They should have just started with Raditz rather than try to start with. And you know, I mean, I get where they're coming from, but they shouldn't have. They should have made Goku like they made Goku. They shouldn't have tried to modernize Goku. You know, he doesn't need to be a normal kid in high school. It doesn't need to take place in modern day. It needs to be in the world of freaking Dragon Ball. We wanted to see the first few episodes of Dragon Ball, or maybe the first, like they could have done the Saiyan saga and the Namek saga. Like that movie could have been bomb. We could have had, you know, like we could have had a Raditz fight, you know, Piccolo and Goku fighting Raditz. That's how it should be. The movie should start off with Piccolo and Goku fighting Raditz. Like that's how the movie should start off. A little happy, with a bang, suddenly freaking real quick Raditz comes out of nowhere, you know, takes Gohan and Piccolo go after him, you know, show the training with King Kai, you know, show a little bit, do a freaking King Kai montage, you know. That's what everybody would have wanted. If they would have just done that, it would have been fine. You know, show the training with, you know, Piccolo, you know, with Piccolo and Gohan. You know, then Vegeta and Goku freaking fight, and then go to Namek. There could have been, you know, that could have been a 3-hour movie. I'd sit through a 3-hour badass Dragon Ball movie. They fucked up. They shouldn't have made Goku some kid in high school. That was a bad move on their part. What you looking for? You switch? Okay. You should be on the bed still. Have you had it? Told you. No, man. Hold on. Facebook is doing it again, dude.
Oh, Contra?
Yep. No, it's just it's this thing where my bitrate just drops out of nowhere. Like everything's fine over on the purple man. Hold on, guys. I just got to start up another Facebook feed. Just a second, everybody. One second, everybody. All right, everybody, we're back. Freaking stupid stream died again. I don't know why it keeps doing that. But I submitted a report. I'm gonna actually get a hold of Facebook about that. I just gotta get the new comments out here for Facebook in a minute. Fuck! Might as well start over. Here we go. All right. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining. Sorry about that. Yeah, it happens a lot lately, and I'm so tired of it. Sorry, everybody. Hang tight. I'm sure I'm not the only one that it's happening to. Contra destroyed. Welcome in. You think it's on purpose? What do you mean? Well, it's a bug. It's not on purpose. It's not anyone like yeah, no, this is just something that needs to be fixed. Hey, thanks, Jody. How's it going, Jody? Staying warm as best I can. Honestly, the laser is pretty good for this weapon, for this gun, for this level. Thanks again for coming back, everybody. Sorry about all that bullshit. Hey, Jody says Punk Sticks. Another day of freezing temperatures, negative 26. Good lord. Where the heck are you living to where it's negative 26?
You might like that.
Oh no.
You were just talking about how you can handle the cold.
I can handle the cold. I could handle negative 26, but doesn't mean I like it. Currently 20 degrees. You're about to hit 400,000 in Mario? Good lord. That was so close. Ah, Canada, that explains it. Man, I'm gonna have some wontons tonight, along with some rice. Angelo is in Canada, you're right. Hot chocolate vibes. You need to take one of those boxes out in the garage and send your dad 12 pounds of coffee. We have a whole bunch of coffee that's been stocked up. We probably have 20 pounds of coffee right now. I'm gonna send it all to her dad. That was Eli. Go check Eli. I don't think he's wearing a diaper. Oh yeah, he's wearing a diaper. Never mind. Go for it. You live about 8 to 10 hours from Angelo? Alright, I'm gonna let Discord know I'm back. Alright, there we go. What a robe is for. Blue robe in there. Here we go.
What?
What do you think? Cortina's teasing me.
Easy.
So if I die in Contra, it's her fault. I see. Got one peeking out there. Now the robe's open.
No.
Oh yeah. There we go. Chris said, "What's up, Captain?" Or Punkstick said that. Oh my gosh. There we go. "18 inches of snow in New York City tomorrow. Good lord." What's up, Truman? How you doing, buddy? Brand new viewer in the house. We got Truman Edwards. Taking requests today. Bad games and all. Every 500 stars. Or $5 in super chats. That's not how that works, Robert. How about you come in and say hello and I'll just naturally read your name out. Don't come into a stream and demand a shout out. That's lame. You'll get more people saying hi to you if you just say hi rather than coming and demanding that. Jody Spencer, there's a good way to get a shout out right there. Jody motherfucking Spencer with 150 stars supporting the show. Thank you so much, Jody. Jody has his own folder now.
No pain, no pain, no pain, no pain.
Hell to the yeah, Jody. 15 to 25 centimeters. No. No one uses the metric system here. Kirk. Hello. Hold on, y'all. Ashley with the lurk mode. No, I thought there was no way. Whatever. Let's do some Earth. I don't know if Chris Knapp is still here. Damn it. I typically only do no death runs on Contra, so if I die in Contra, then I usually end up just moving on. But I usually play Contra every couple days just in case. I am going to play a game now called Dynowarz. Y'all ever heard of? Oh, no. It's Dragon Spirit and then Dynowarz. Hey, look, Doki Doki. I don't know if Chris Knapp is in here yet, so I'm going to wait until he's back to play his request. Oh, this is Dragon Power. Whoops. Funny as it is, this is a Dragon Ball game. I actually started this, but this is a Dragon Ball game. Hey, Isabel, what do you want to see? Isabel, what do you want to see? Thank you for the $5 super chat. Turns into 364 coming over, but I appreciate that so much. Thank you for your 364 Canadian pennies. I appreciate that so much. At least one of the Canadians is sending a dono. Good Lord. Just kidding, Kirk. Thank you so much, Isabel. Hey, what's up, Show and Shell? How are you? Thanks for joining. Great streamer in the house, Show and Shell. Definitely check them out if you have not. Give them a like, give them a follow. It's Show and Shell. They're fun. Show and Shell with the follow to 1,236 days. Isabel, thank you so much for the start, or for the super chat. Thank you. Well, I need to put those down.
Broccoli, just give it up. It's all over.
What sounds bigger? Slipping your... oh my gosh. Well, centimeters I know are smaller. So inches sounds bigger than centimeters. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. We're just busy. So just up to my eyes in diapers, man. Seriously. Working my butt off at 11 today. I'll work 11-day stretch. I work at a grocery store as an assistant deli manager. That's awesome, though. Congratulations on being a manager. What's up, Mom? You're hungry? You just had a peanut butter and jelly, a bowl of applesauce, a bowl of cereal, and a cookie.
Yeah,
You're thirsty? Okay. It's exhausting and so much poo-poo. Oh my gosh, dude. Nathan made a poop today that just straight up smelled like sewage. Kyle Haley sharing the stream. Thank you so much for the fiber. I appreciate that. If you want a request, you get a request, by the way. Hey guys, next time my stream starts to die like that, shake your phone and report it that the stream is messing up and it's not his internet. Yep, my girls are at the takeoff. Oh yeah, no, Eli's there right now. Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh my gosh, we have a, thank God we have a carpet cleaner. Kyle Haley, you're awesome. Thank you. Yeah, we have a carpet cleaner for a reason. We have like a really good carpet cleaner. I even use it on the mattresses. I just had to carpet clean the mattress because it was covered in pee. Yep. Oh yeah. No, I'm there. Here we go. And a deli manager must be really tough to be. Hey, there is no gaming excellence going on here. What you talking about? I'd have way more viewers if there was gaming excellence. I appreciate you though. Welcome in. I do love how this game has auto turbo. Oh yeah, right. Oh my gosh, seriously. Repost ADD. Quincy said Chris is working, but he's listening to the stream. Sweet. Okay, well then I will play Earthworm Jim next. That's right. He's working but listening. That's right. Okay. Good reminder. Thank you, Quincy. I'm sorry I didn't see your comment. I really do try to catch every comment, but sometimes I just suck at it. I'm sorry. It's the truth. I try. This game is called Dragon Spirit. Thanks, Quincy. Hell yeah. Man. This is some game, right?
Oh, some game, huh?
Some game! In a galaxy of video games.
Hell yeah, Chris. Some game. Dragon Spirit, motherfucker. I do love this game. Oh man, there's a game that I just thought of that I haven't played in so long that I know is on here. Kyle Haley. No. Damn it. I love this game, but dang, it's tough. If I could just hold on to my power-ups. Oh my gosh, seriously! I haven't played this game in a while. I don't know what I expect though, you know? Like I expect to come in and be as good as I was before. And it's just not the truth, unfortunately. When I take that long of a break from it. Okay, let's beat the boss this time. This is actually better to have right now because it's not such a spread out shot. I will catch up on any comments soon. You gotta really pay attention to this game. What's up, Ray? Oh. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit of a save stating. All right, here we go. God damn it. There we go. First try. Man, I used to be so much better at this game. But I played it like regularly. Yeah, I don't play this game so regularly anymore. What have you been up to, Captain BS? Isabel, big thank you for the super chat again. Really thankful for that. We're at 650 stars and $3.64 in super chats so far. That's awesome. How long have I been live? Total. An hour. 57 minutes. Perfect. Okay. I had a reoccurring dream again last night. I dreamt about the house. I think I'm like literally accessing a parallel universe when I'm sleeping like that, because there is this, like, it has to be a house in like another universe or something. I don't know. Almost has to be. I don't know how to explain it. You dreamt you won the lottery, then gave me half? No shit. That'd be crazy. I was listening to a guy rage out about the new game Code Violet. He totally went off AVGN style, even tweeted the team. They promptly blocked him. That's funny. You know, one reason game companies suck nowadays is they used to listen to our criticisms. Our criticisms aren't, you know, when I was in sales, when I finally learned that when the customer is telling me no, they're not saying no. They are telling you what it is going to take to make it work. You know, obviously, you know, like, sometimes a no is for real a no. But when I learned to discern whether a no was actually a no or a not yet, and that's what a lot of these game companies need to realize. They need to stop getting mad at the customers, at us, the customers, criticizing their games, and take our criticisms for... I cried like a baby because it was millions. That's crazy. Well, I hope you win the lottery. Maybe it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. But these game companies need to take our criticisms and take them to heart, and then more people will buy their games if they, you know, if it's just one or two people bitching. But if they get a whole bunch of people saying, you know, I don't like this feature, this needs to go, this or that, you know, then they would sell more games. You know, it's like when I did sales and someone said, well, I can't do it, it's not in the budget. So they can do it, they just can't afford it. Or they would do it if they, you know, if it was something they could do. So sometimes people, you know, wanted it, but couldn't do it, like legitimately wanted it, but just couldn't afford it. You know, it just is what it is. But these game companies need to learn to take the criticism and run with it. You know, criticism sucks, but at the same time, like, I get criticism streaming. Oh man, the game is really loud. Oh, this game is really cool. I like it more than some. I thought you said this game was really loud for a minute. Preach! If you are in sales, I don't know who's in sales here or someone who lives off it, you know, but just remember that no is not necessarily no. The no could be, you know, if you can figure out how to turn a no into a yes, then that's when you really, really, really get it. Oh yeah, their IGN score was like 4, so they're well aware that people think their game sucks. Yeah, and you know what? They're the people who think their game sucks are probably telling, if I say this game sucks because of this, and that. This game sucks because the guy runs slow. It really sucks to pick up items slowly. I hate the fact that, you know, like, you know, it glitches. Well, there's 3 things right there that the company could fix, and if they could fix those things, then that would make their game a better game. People would buy it. You know, I can think of a few games that you know who was really good about listening to the fans? The people who made No Man's Sky. Like, No Man's Sky started off, and No Man's Sky could have been like, holy shit, our game bombed from the start. You know, we did terrible. We made a crappy game. Let's go tuck our heads in the sand and our tails between our legs and you know, bitch about the fact that people don't want to buy our game because we made promises that didn't come true. Well, No Man's Sky is like one of the highest selling games now because the people who made No Man's Sky listened to people and fixed what people wanted to see in the game. What's another game that started off crappy that is really, really, really good now? Cyberpunk. Everybody loves Cyberpunk now. When businesses stop listening to their customers, they have already lost. So true. So true. So very true. Yeah. Well, I agree with you and what you said too, for sure. About you've already lost when you stop listening. So true. Ooh, actually, you know what? This is really neat. But let's play a different version of Earthworm Jim. Something you guys might not have ever seen, or maybe you haven't seen it in a long time. Let's play the Xbox Live HD edition of Earthworm Jim. Yeah, Rainbow Six Siege, Son of Thieves, Sea of Thieves. Yep. All games where they kept listening to the criticisms and taking the criticisms and running with it. Making the game better. If someone came up to me and gave me constructive criticism, I would thank them for that, as they took the time to tell me to improve and shows they care. For sure, it also depends on how you deliver the criticism too. If you're a dick, it doesn't matter what you're saying, but there is also like, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And I try. I know I have a tone. I have a tone with my voice that makes me sound shrewd or rude or, so it also depends on that too, but I agree with you. Take the first Sonic movie as the classic example. Sonic's design was terrible. Paramount, dude, I have a theory, Captain BS. I have a theory about that. Do you want to hear my theory about that? I think you can't tell me they did not know what Sonic looked like. You can't tell me they didn't know what Sonic looked like. They're trying to take on a intellectual property that is loved by millions, and you're going to tell me they don't know what Sonic looks like? No, here's my theory. I think they made Sonic look like shit to get people mad. And once you get people mad, that's a lot of emotion. But then you could take that emotion and you could turn it around and suddenly make Sonic look like he's supposed to. I think they did that for a publicity stunt. I think they did it to piss people off, to get the word out about Sonic. Because here's the thing, if you're mad about something, you're going to tell 10 people. If you like something, you're going to tell 2 people, But if you're pissed off about something, you tell everybody. Fucking pissed about it. I want everybody to know why I'm fucking pissed. Dude, PR gold. I think that they did that on purpose. Because you can't tell me they don't know what Sonic looks like. So I think they made Sonic look like shit on purpose. And that's just my theory. And I have stuck to that theory. And I like the Sonic movie. I think it's good. But yeah. And it might not be true. It might not be true. But I think the theory is sound. Hey, good to see you too, Matthew Wynn. You must be busy at work, man. We see you here. And I always see you pop in. And I really appreciate you being a supporter. I just don't see you stick around and talk very often. So maybe you just don't have time. But either way, I hope I appreciate how often you pop in.
Yeah, you do pop in a lot, and I appreciate it. But join the conversation here and there. Definitely glad to have you here, dude. How you been? Tell me something new. Yeah, dude. The whole Sonic thing. Definitely, like, I think, I don't know. I was actually kind of mad at the Sonic movie for a little while because of that. Sorry guys, my son full blasted the TV and it's Miss Rachel. I don't want to copyright. Elder Scrolls has already been made into a full series, Kyle Haley. He didn't mean to, he was only 2.5. But did you know that Elder Scrolls Skyrim started off as a Game of Thrones game? Yeah, they had to have messed it up that bad on purpose to get people talking and then give in once they had everyone's attention. Right. Any movie company would not get away with doing that for too long if it was the case. A pattern with like that. Well, yeah, but that's it's not something that would work on every movie, but it definitely is feasible for why, you know, it's feasible. That's all I'm saying. Like the fact that they, you know, tried to make him look bad to get people talking about him. Are you saying Elder Scrolls has a TV series or just that there are so many games? So Elder Scrolls started off as a Game of Thrones game. And Game of Thrones is basically what Elder Scrolls would be if it was a series. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Elder Scrolls Skyrim started off as a Game of Thrones game. That's why it looks so much like Game of Thrones. I mean, Brian, I understand what you're saying, but that still doesn't negate the fact of what I'm saying, that they, you know, that they might have done it too. I'm not saying that's what they did, like 100%. I don't know personally. But I am saying that I think that could be a possibility, that they tried to make people upset by making Sonic look like shit, because we all know that that was a lot of buzz. I mean, that was huge. You're gonna take a pop culture icon like Sonic, a gaming mascot, and make him look bad. You can't tell me you don't know what Sonic looks like, especially if you're a company like, you know, I don't know, man. Like they had to get approval from Sega to make the game. I'm sorry, Kyle Haley. I laughed my ass off whenever the ending of Game of Thrones sucked because I hated that series. I just, you know, like, it was. I can't fairly say that I hate it. Like, I tried to watch a little. Hey, Noah. I tried to watch a little bit of it, and it just. I didn't like that. I didn't like that I couldn't start liking a character, and they killed off way too many characters. I don't know. And everybody was betraying everybody. I mean, it was like a damn soap opera. I don't know. But if you know, I mean, I realize that I'm in the minority when it comes to Game of Thrones. You know, I realize majority of people love Game of Thrones, and I am okay with that. Stupid that you can only hurt this guy with the boxes. Gravy. All right, live an hour and 13 minutes so far. I'm in the same group as you, ADD Game of Thrones. I didn't care for it. Let's see here. Yeah, I just Game of Thrones I thought was not great. But again, once again, I know I'm in the minority there of people who like Game of Thrones and who don't. I realize most people do like Game of Thrones. What time you got work? Holy shit, you should be going to bed now. Y'all, I'm probably going to stop the stream here soon. I'll be on earlier tonight, though, because Cortina's got to go to bed so early because she got to work at 4:30 in the morning. But then she's off on Sunday. That'd be nice. I bet there'll be no one out there because everybody's going to be probably at home worried about the storm. Here we go. Oh, GTA? Absolutely. Yes. Yeah, I get you. I get what you are saying. That's the thing. We don't know. Exactly. No, you're 100% right. We really don't know. That could not be the case at all. They really could have been that dense and made Sonic look that way on purpose. Like, it's totally possible. Or maybe they were trying to make Sonic look like kind of human since he was taking place in, like, they tried to just make him look a little more realistic, I guess, which did not work. No, you're right. It could very well be either way. Hell yeah, Noah. Let's see here. Hey, Punk Sticks. That's kind of how I feel about Walking Dead. I watched it to see what happened, but probably wouldn't watch it again. Fair enough. I could see that. I got tired of Walking Dead around, I got tired of Walking Dead around, Well, I feel like the shit with the governor just dragged. You know, that shit dragged. Let's see. I also, yeah, I worry about some of the music in this game. All the fart noises are hilarious. Yep, you're right, Brian. It could be one way or the other, man. I want a Frisco melt, man. Hey, thank you so much. Your old mate Damo. Thank you so much. This is the HD version from Xbox 360. The music at the beginning was A Night on Bald Mountain. Yeah, I'll probably have to erase that part out of a YouTube video. I hear so many people saying how they hate this game, but I always loved it. Yeah, there is a lot of trash talk about this game, but I enjoy this game. I think I went backwards when I shouldn't have. I think it's funny how that cat is back there just dancing. I agree, but I also got tired of I got tired of the whole Negan thing too. I feel like the series pissed me off royally whenever they unalived Glenn. I have lettuce though. I'm gonna make we have McDonald's hamburgers that we bought earlier, so I'm gonna make a Big Mac at home. I'm gonna take some lettuce and I'm gonna make my own Thousand Islands. We're probably out of Thousand Island. I'll just use some ketchup, some mustard, and some mayo. I won't lie, I'm bored with this game. I like this game, but I'm just kind of, you know, I don't. I'd rather play something else for my last little bit. I've had enough. Let's see here. What did I say I was gonna play last? I said I was gonna play Dynowarz. Dynowarz is a neat game. I've been playing that game for, I'd say, about 20 minutes. About 5 million others, including myself, stopped watching. Yeah, dude, seriously. Yeah, that pissed me off. You know, and they didn't have to do it because they didn't. It's not like, and if their excuse was, well, we followed the comic book. We were following the book. You know what? They didn't follow the book whenever they kept Daryl in there. Daryl was only supposed to be in that series for the first season. That's it. But everybody loved Daryl, so they kept him in. And everybody loved Glenn. And how many times in series do they follow the source material? You know, that's one time that I think they should have done it to someone else. You know? Put a new character in there named Glenn. They'd be like, oh, this is Glenn also. This is not this, you know? I don't know. Yep. Danny Miller. Don't look back, he'll turn you into a salt pillar. Here we go. Let's get in the dinosaur. Yeah, no, they can't bring him back. That's true. I used to subscribe to the Australian Megazone mag. The full walkthrough for this was in it. No shit. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Finally got a weapon. Oh yeah, here we go. Crud. Gotta charge my phone again. Man, yeah. I wish they made phones that you could charge and use at the same time. That sucks that you have one of those phones that you can't charge and watch things at the same time. I'm kidding. Kyle's watching on a BlackBerry. Just kidding. Har har. Oh, okay, good. That music I mentioned in public domain, that's good. Shit. All right, hour and 34 minutes I've been live. I'm gonna do one more little game over worth on this game, and then I'm done for the just for a little bit. I'll probably be back around 11:30, maybe earlier if Corinne. I think Corinne's definitely gonna be going to sleep soon. She got to work early in the morning, so who knows? Mother effer. All right, one more try. I am getting hungry though. There we go. Screw it. I'll play this game later. I haven't played in a while. Anyway, I'm gonna get going so I can spend a little time with Corinne before she goes to sleep. I need to play this game more so I don't suck at it. Anyway, I got a VOD out of it, so that's cool. What
what I mean by that is I was able to record like a 5-minute snippet of gameplay. Sorry to end abruptly, but I did only plan on going about an hour and a half here. Today's been really busy. Owen was sick from school. We had to go get him. We needed to go get diapers and milk and a few other things before we possibly have a shit ton of snow. So thank you so much again for the subscribe for 8 months, for subscribing, for becoming a member over on YouTube, Your Old Mate Damo. Thank you so much, Isabel, for the $5 super chat. Thanks so much for coming back to Facebook after they died, you know, after the stream stopped. So thanks for that. Let's see here. Have fun, peeps. Take care. I'll be back around 11 or 11:30. We're gonna play some GTA tonight. Something else. I'm gonna start with some retro for about an hour and a half, and then we'll do some GTA. So take it easy, everybody. Have a good one over on Twitch. Take it easy. Talk to you soon on YouTube. Thanks for